When I started this job, I was a retired rugby player starting an office job. So I turned up and I had a computer and an iPad, and I didn't know how to work either, to be frank.
Grapevine and communications in general are absolutely critical. And if you think how communications has changed in the last few years, having the right communications partner and being able to communicate at all sorts of different levels is absolutely key for us.
We rely hugely on tech. We're very into our website, we're very into digital communications, social media, and actually it was the Grapevine guys that really, to put it simply, showed me how to use all the stuff. But it went beyond that and the relationship grew really, and I'd say we're, apart from there being a commercial agreement that was signed and dealt with, we've really become friends. That's very useful because I'm a comms director with, it's just an example. My phone doesn't work at home, so there's no service, I live in the sticks, so actually I make a phone call, these guys say, right, we're on it, and an hour later my phone works at home, they plug in a Sure signal and everything works.
We are a tricky organisation to work with because of our multi-site setup. We obviously have Farley House, which is the main location for most of the club, but we also have a ticketing setup in town, we have a shop in town, and we also have a clubhouse which works on non-match days as well. So bringing the comms and making the comms work properly and effectively between those four sites is quite complex, and it's key that that has to work really efficiently, and Grapevine are helping with us on that as well.
We've had a relationship with Bath Rugby for over 10 years now, but more recently we've become their official communication partner for the club.
One thing that's really surprised me is how key technology is to Bath Rugby. They use it in almost three distinct ways. The management here at Farley House will use it for day-to-day business, for emails, for calendars, for contacts, for planning how they work as an organisation. Then on match day, the staff will be out and about talking to the supporters, carrying out surveys, and even using it for ticketing when people are coming into the gates. And then actually at the team level as well, they film all of the matches, and they have a team of performance analysts here who will run through the footage, sit down with the players, and they pick out weak spots, pick out their strengths, and even down to using the tablets to plan their diets, when they should be in the physio, when they should be gym. So technology is key to the way the whole club works.
The responsiveness and service support has been outstanding, and in the modern era you have to be so responsive and so quick, be it a text, an email, Twitter, whatever. And there are some particular challenges with Farley, with the thickness of the walls and being flexible and quick on their feet, but they've been hugely supportive and very helpful.
We have big plans, and big plans include techie stuff is what I call it, and I'm allowed to call it techie stuff because Grapevine, they allow me to, and they kind of tend to handle that stuff for me. I've got, sort of big mitts and can't work everything brilliantly, but we have a rugby ground where, we really want to embrace tech, and it's a tech generation actually, and people want to interact via their tablet or via their smartphone in the crowd, and we want to embrace that. Grapevine are a huge part of that, and we're planning to redevelop our stadium down in Bath, and Grapevine will be a huge part of bringing that bang up to date when it's rebuilt.
We're absolutely passionate about customer service that we offer to our customers. I've mentioned that we've got long-term staff within our organisation, and the continuity that brings is always pretty reassuring to the customer. They like the fact that the account manager, for example, doesn't change every 3 months like it often does in some bigger companies. So we're very much, we enjoy the local aspect of dealing with a lot of our local clients. I think we're easy to deal with as an organisation, and I think that people realise that we really do look to put the customer first, and I think that's something that we've done for most of our existence.